And welcome back to King's Bounty. So, I don't know, let's fight. A very strong enemy. Why is this enemy very strong? Eagles, meh. Raider Chief. So what's the difference between the mercenary and the Raider Chief? Of course, they are anarchy and anarchy. Why? 1000 hit points and the horses are very disproportionate. I mean, I don't know if people notice, but this horse is huge compared to the human. So this horse must be one ton. And those weapons are not long enough to be on horseback. They need to be much bigger. Well, I guess the in-game portraits look a lot better. Still doesn't excuse the fact they look so poorly. So I have two sets of eagles. I don't know why this is a very strong fight, because only the dwarf flamethrowers are actually a problem. The rest are a pushover, a bunch of pushovers. Yeah, let's just fight the pushovers. Windy Port Fair. Yeah, the decisions are so... Raider Chief, you have a lance over here. Are you max rank or something? I don't know, but the decisions for the unit seem so arbitrary. I mean, it's basically on their own choice. These guys have 400 HP, this guy has 1000 HP. What's the difference? He has a little more armor, but... Not even the horse's armor. They couldn't be bothered to give the horses armor. Oh, these horses look like... They kind of have some armor, but not much, so... I don't know, it doesn't make sense. This horse should have had more armor, this... whatever. The more you look at the characters or the units, the more you see that they don't make sense. That didn't help them much. Wait. I mean, I do like the environments they fight in, because that's one of the staples of the King's Bounty game. If you're fighting in a woods, the map would show up as woods. If you're fighting in the mountains, it would be mountains. But I just feel like they added a lot of obstructions to the map, and the map is randomly designed simply to advantage the NPCs, simply to advantage the enemy army. So the player has a big disadvantage simply because the enemy can start the fight with them hiding like that. That doesn't do a lot of damage. I think I summoned so many clay golems, they are a part of my army at this point. Yeah, the eagles are quite strong for what they are. I mean, they are stronger than horsemen, which is silly. I think I'll keep the mercenary stack on me. Well, until that guy decides to come along. Whatever. What, the flamethrowers have that much range? How much range is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... It's about 8 range. They have max range as any ranged unit, and that's a flamethrower. But I guess nothing really applies to this game. Critical hit. I don't know why they have the little tombstones piling, simply rising out of the ground like that. It looks weird. Exactly what I mean. The map is designed to protect the AI, because the AI does such a bad job, it needs protection. Yeah, whatever, just wait. Damn, I didn't think about that one. Oh, so this is why it's a hard fight. Now I get it. Now I completely understand why it's a hard fight, because it's so stupidly designed for the player. No, I think this game would have been so much better if it wasn't made. I truly believe sometimes it's just better to leave a game to the imagination of the gamers than rather to make it and spoil every bit of fun. This map is basically made for the player to suffer, because whatever they do, if you don't protect your archers, the eagles will fly and eat them. If not, the riders will come and eat them. So that's why the fight is very hard, because the map is laid out in such a way that you have to protect your range units at all time. Otherwise they'll just get destroyed. I thought I didn't understand it, but now I get it. It's very clear what the developers intended for this fight. Okay, we'll redo it, because that's a lot of money I can't afford to lose. I don't know, even in King's Bounty game you still afforded to lose a lot of troops because you could recruit them back, but now it seems like it's so punishing to lose troops, because you don't have enough gold to recruit them back, or even units sometimes you don't have. Because I didn't unlock the trainers with the almost infinite amount of creatures. What's the big deal with this creature? It's a simple level 3 knight that basically destroys everything it touches. It doesn't look that different from the other mercenaries or the riders. Why is it so stupidly overpowered then? Yeah, you didn't like that one, did you? They die after the battle. Well, I guess the pigeons will get to live a little longer, because I need kind of like a buffer zone. You know what? I think I'll just take that loss. This is so unbelievably stupid. That's all the AI wants to do, is destroy your range units, make you suffer. It doesn't want to win the fight, because it will not win the fight playing like this. Yeah, whatever, let's kill the eagles. Let's summon the clay golems over there. Look at this. Okay, I'm a little calmer right now, but this game gets the worst out of me sometimes. Or most times, actually. Also, because this unit has a bit of health left, I cannot use my ranged attack. Okay. Have it your way. Can the AI get any stupid? Can the AI get any worse than this? Can they get more idiotic? Why would they attack the only enemy that is immune to fire with fire attack? What's the point? They don't even have a script or a code for the AI to not use fire attacks against enemies that are immune to fire attacks. They don't even have that set up in the game. Which seems like it's the most basic thing. Oh, whatever. Yeah, use your crossbow to attack them, because they couldn't even program a simple punch animation or them using their daggers to attack in melee. They just use their clubs as their crossbows as clubs, which will destroy the weapon. You're not going to do that dirty trick on me again. Oh yeah, they can just walk past them because this unit has a stupid amount of speed. I completely forgot about that. Well, there's nothing left to fight. You can go and fight the flamethrowers, which are more like bazookas. See, they only need 2 shots, and then you can use a spell on this guy and he dies. That's how weak the horseman is, but it's just the damage calculation that is off point. I don't think this guy cares so much about fire. That animation is kind of funny. Why are the horses so huge? The proportions are so weird. And the problem is I don't have anything to replace the swordsman with. I mean, I will replace them with a stronger unit, but what unit could I get? I mean, everything else does less damage than the swordsman. Even though the swordsmans are a bit squishy at this point. A very hard battle or just a simple... what? A roll of silk. Ah. Okay.
Ugh, what a mess these bandits have caused. I just hope someone survived.
Oh, the tools, nice.
Oh.
Oh, so now the peasants come back, really? They were here all along? Well, let me steal everything they have before they come back.
You're not a bandit, are you? Are they gone?
Depends on how you look at things. how should I put it? I distribute the wealth. Meaning I steal from the rich and distribute to the poor like me. Mostly me. Why the ancient skull? Why is that a valuable item? That sounds weird.
I'd been hoping to find Survivor.
Well, I came with a friend. His name's Edel. Those rascals showed up. They put a noose around Edel's neck and took him away along with some others.
Ugh, they'll probably demand a ransom.
We are simple folk. Since you drove him away, maybe you could find...
Can you tell me which direction they headed?
The artisanians might know something. The merchants tried to speak with those brigands, but those dogs just laughed and told them where to stick their pet. It wasn't somewhere nice either. The bandits left soon thereafter. Never touched the artisanians, though.
The Artisanian merchants and the brigands? I had heard rumors about the Artisanians themselves, being bandits. The conversation with the survivor has made it clear that Cedric's brigands took the mage off to their lair. I must find him.
The dialogue doesn't make any sense, okay. I guess you can spend about 5 minutes looting the random places over here. Yeah, sure. Let me go back because I cannot pass this invisible wall. Okay, this fight was actually worth it because you get so much gold out of it. You might want to put out that fire. Put out that fire now. Okay, it's your market stall probably. But did they steal really everything? We had about 3 quests over here and I guess we solved all of them with that simple combat. What strange formations. Actually, let me talk to the recruiter. I guess the best option would be to recruit the housecarls. So I can basically recruit all of them and they're level 3. Well, I could also recruit the flamethrowers. I mean, you can get all ranged units and make the enemy suffer as the same as you did. No, I think I had this thing over here, Moral to Nostria. I hope that damage applies to bowmen as in crossbowmen as well. Level 17, we're almost reaching level 20. Doesn't even make me want to search for better items or buy better items, yeah. Let's go back to the castle and see how much the swordsman cost. I mean, there are better ways to do this, but again, I don't know, I will keep the same army because my point is that unless they give me a better unit, I don't want to buy units from other races. I want to kind of roleplay the game as a paladin using a human army, or not a human army, a Nostril army. Yeah, Nostril's army. Nostria. Quite a weird name.
Hey, heard the new joke about
So I read that a lot of people like to play with other units, but what's the point with playing with other units? See, the damage and the stats are similar. And yeah, we're getting to that point in the game where we actually have a lot more money than we can spend, which is a good point. Wait, the swordsmen are rank 3, why? I thought they wouldn't keep the rank if they got smashed. There's some swordsmen in my... no. Oh. What? Why? I guess they keep the rank even if they all die. Weird. Well, that's life, I guess. Okay, let's see. Fast travel. To return the tools. And I suppose then I have to talk to the artisan merchants. Yeah, okay, we'll do that and then I'll end the video. I don't want to play for a lot longer right now. That fight annoyed me a little bit.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today I finally screwed up my...
Sure, I don't care.
wrote to say he started studying the art of
Master Fontaine, I found your tools.
Wow. That means I can go back to Rickville. Oh. And Kamos might not wallop me now.
I hope there won't be any more beatings.
Thanks a bunch. I bow low to you. Kamos is quite the heavy hitter.
What a weird conversation they just had over there. Almost is quite a heavy hitter. Okay, knowledge +5. Yeah, they look a little nicer, but still it's the same stats. 5 arcane knowledge, and that's about it. Those other stats don't really matter that much, so... Common item versus uncommon. Okay, let's not think about it too much, because the more you think about it, the more you realize it's tough. And it's bad
My
stuff.
boy wrote to say he started studying.
Today's a very
Okay, I also have to speak with the Artisanians. Okay, let's speak with them and let's find out more about this deal. Maybe we'll explore the castle after this. I love my movement speed. I don't think I'll ever play the game without this mod.
What are these?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes! Look how fat and round they are.
Tomato.
This random fight over here. Probably wild animals. Yes. Animals and dwarfs. The dwarf bear rider. That's funny.
I wonder who posted this notice.
But I guess now I can. Before I. Why? She's scratching her leg. Yes. It
You want
is
a
a
piece
thing.
of this?
What are you selling? Cheesecake? Pies? Somebody just left the bacon in the frying pan. Oh, they sell fried fish, fried meat. Yeah, but the bacon is still uncooked. Why was this marketplace closed? Why do they have a Viking helmet? Why are they not selling me anything? Oh man, this game could have been so amazing. For example, you could have bought food items from there to get some bonuses, or the first item you bought would give you a bonus. Like for the first time eating one of those fried chickens, it will give you, I don't know, one warfare or stuff like that. Could have been so amazing.
Greetings. I came here via the plundered fair.
It was horrible. Plundering and butchering innocent people in broad daylight. There's no keeping them in check.
No keeping them in check, you say? The Ardessanian merchants said you had some kind of arrangement with the bandits.
I'm not aware of anything like that.
I think you're lying, but that doesn't matter right now. The bandits who plundered the fair have taken some people captive. I'm going to free them.
Perhaps our interests align in this case. Their gang leader is Cedric. I'll pay a bounty for his death.
I suppose you and I could cooperate on this.
Get yourself some clothes from those crates over there. Meanwhile, I'll issue a few orders.
Why? Why clothes? Why?
It would be unseemly for me to wear something like this.
Simple. You need to pretend you're one of them. Cedric has an impregnable hideout among the rocks. If they suspect anything untoward, the entrance will be closed. You need to get in there, don't you? Go ahead and disguise yourself.
Ugh, the smell is a bit rough.
The perfect disguise. I'll show you their hideout on your map. Head there as soon as you can. Remember the passphrase, lemon fudge.
One of those bandits must have a sweet tooth.
Are those really items I can use? Hmm. Okay, so I really have to wear them. You know what? It actually looks better on her. I guess some people really like the game and they made some clothes a lot better. So this is my hero at level 17 and after playing about 30 hours. Yeah, this is how I look. Great, isn't it? Let's go and explore the castle. I'm losing my interest in this battle. That's probably the biggest part of the map explored. Looks like I have to go through the mages, or how do I get to that castle? Okay, let's go back. Yeah, when I reach level 20 it will be a huge power boost because until now I couldn't find any armors that were actually decent. You have to buy them, but that means you have to not spend anything until this point, only buying the troops and that's it, no healing, no nothing. So how do I get above that? I think that's one of the harder questions in this game. Hey, this is a nice touch.
Open your eyes.
This is the troll lair. And so how am I supposed to go up there to the castle? Huh. Yeah, I don't want to go to the DuPont estate just yet. This game is so convoluted sometimes. You know where to go, you know where it is, you know how to do the quest, you know everything, but you just don't find the right pathway, or you didn't do the quest before the quest, so you cannot solve the quest.
I've sold 6.
Well, that was a bug, probably it showed a weird map. Okay, so it looks like I have to go from here.
I implore you.
Can't you go around?
No, I demand of you. Capture that darn spear.
Oh, because I didn't go over here to the southern gate, I didn't get that one.
Well then, sir.
Today's a very important.
Okay, it's my mistake, I missed that one, but still, it's a little weird that I explore every possible road then.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard? We're all about to be sent to the quarantine outpost to fight the pest here.
Whatever that is, the whole building is nice, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. 30 minutes, well, I guess.
Are you sure? What? Never caught any ghosts? Just throw it! The hell with him! I didn't sign up for this.
I don't understand what's going on.
Our mentor sent us to this castle and provided this magic cage. We are to catch a rampaging elemental.
Don't be silly. This is no simple elemental, but a primordial spirit. It summoned its own horde of lesser spirits for minions. It's mighty powerful. And this dunderhead left the cage way over there.
Lady Gazella thought you might need my help too.
Really? That's great news. If you could clear a path for us, we'll sneak up to the cage and capture the spirit.
What are you waiting for? Go ahead and attack them.
Maybe you can talk to them? So why is this deadly? Let me see. So they have... Yeah, the fire elementals are very tough to kill. The wind sprints not so much. Okay, let's give it a go. I'll probably lose this fight simply based on the fact that they have a better map layout. Which one are the ranged ones? It doesn't matter. They basically hit my entire army. Nice, nice. Oh, that's actually a hero. Yeah, I can see what the problem is over here. Oh, they are frozen or something. It will be so cool if you could look at their buffs and their debuffs, right? Maybe next time, maybe next game they make, we'll be able to have access to advanced options like that. I guess you don't mess with the spirits. Cold, burning, frozen. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Now I can see the problem, so they can basically hide and buff each other and nothing will happen. And the ice elementals basically debuff your entire army and you can... It's kind of hard to get more initiative than them. Oh, that was a mistake. I got you now. Come on, critical hit for me. Maybe they'll die next turn. Yeah, I think I'll lose the knights, but that's okay if I can win the fight and lose the knights. Yeah, you can just keep advancing to the fire golems because you're immune to fire damage. How many knights do I have left? 3 of them. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so the ice elementals are done for. Okay, let's kill that one over there. Well, at least we have a few targets left. And now this guy will attack them in melee and get smashed with their fists. Oh, they actually have weapons with their wands. They have big ones, big magical ones. Now, can they actually do damage against each other? Yes, because these guys have the frost enchantment. They're immune to fire, but they have the... really? I guess that's the way you're going to play the game, yeah. Frost enchantment on fire stuff. And they're basically stuck in melee with no one winning. It takes such a long time for your troops to shoot behind cover. That's so funny. I guess they're also pretty strong against magic, but that's a lot of damage will be doing. Additional turn because of the morale bonus. That would have been so annoying if they killed my entire knight stack because of the fact they got an RNG bonus. That would have been super annoying. I don't know, from my perspective it looks like you can shoot at the enemy, but I guess if the game says no, it's no. Okay, Swordsman, kill the fire elemental with your swords. Okay, I guess the Ghostbusters win. Level 17. ghost was successfully captured.
I told you, didn't I?
The air spirit has been trapped. Will you accompany me to see Sequester?
The cage is yours now. I'm sure you can manage from now on.
Bring the cage to Sequester's lab. He'll put it on a mana booster so it won't run out of power and...
Come on, they're not stupid. They'll figure it out. As for us, we're going to celebrate at the Goose and Logos.
What
Let's
nerve.
Right. There's nothing...
What? Oh, I guess they hit her. Magic cage. Catching the undead or holding otherworldly... Why would you want to hold the undead in a cage? They probably smell. Okay, I guess I can loot the place a little bit and then I'll end the video. Yes, I want to get rich at Castle Ardenne. Why would someone abandon a castle? That doesn't seem right. And why? They could also have sent everyone to the castle. 4 levers disguised as torches. The canticle castle's terraces. Well, okay, let's just collect everything that is to collect. There's the same message all over the place. I guess that's lever number 1.
Has it stopped yet?
So wait, are there torches or are there levers? I'm confused. Also, they're actually shown on the map. Well, that's nice. You know, just in case you get lost, they show them on the mini-map. Well, I guess you have to get this thing as well. 75 experience, really at this point of the game giving me 75 experience. It's a very nice castle. The level design is great, but the reason why you should explore it is not so great. What? I thought this was it. Huh. You could actually interact with it from the top of the stairs, okay. Honey, that will be great for later. And yeah,
It worked!
it opens in front of you, so you don't have to spend more time looking for it.
The day has come at last.
Labian Wars. I expected treasures, not an old man. Why is this broken? I thought there was a... whatever.
Oh, so it was you who left these letters.
Yes, 'twas I. Once, I was known as Count Wilmore, Keeper of the Royal Seal and Lord of Castle Ardenne. Like many other loyal servants of the king, I was a victim of slander. My enemies had me imprisoned in my own castle. I've been looking for a way out for 10 long years. During that time, I learned to tame the rats, the only creatures that can come and go at will. You found one such messenger. I believe its name was Armen.
How awful. You spent 10 years locked away down here, with no company but the rats and treasures?
How selfish people are. When I came for justice and later for pity, none came. But as soon as I mentioned filthy lucre, all the cellar contains is a couple bottles of wine and some moldy cheese. Gold is not there. I do have some treasures stashed away, though. I'm willing to part with one such cache.
That voice actor came out of the street, put his hat on the
Fresh air.
table and started recording. That's exactly what he did. The lack of interest from that voice actor is amazing. But I guess since it's kind of like nearing the end of the game, they don't really care about that sort of things anymore. Okay, so let's just call it 1000 gold or something like that. And we also got a level up for the castle of Ardenne. And that's the whole mystery, and that's the whole treasure, and that's... I guess you can still find some random stuff here and there. A student's frock. Now I get a prawn for Castle Ardenne, okay. Let me guess, I cannot enter.
Halt! By the Archmage's decree, entrance to the Mage Factory is prohibited. Turn back.
Call the overseer.
But I see trainers and recruiters over there. Oh, I mean recruiters and merchants. A gonga bell and gold. Oh yeah, we can switch back to the other map, which is the... Oh, I guess you can fast travel over there as well. In case you forgot something, but I did everything over there. Yeah, I guess we did everything over here as well. I guess next time we'll have to do this 2 quests over there, do the combat over there. Find the pre-creation and maybe just work around to find those other stuff there as well. We're getting closer to the end, finally. And let me see, do I need something for my army? Yeah, 1 night. Not worth going back for only 1 night. What about my talents? Do I need something for my talents? Not really. As you can see, they're all messed up because I chose what I wanted. I actually became a mage somehow. But I guess we can upgrade that since we seem to use it a lot. What did you access your spellbook? I don't care. I don't care. See you next time. Bye.